There are dogs that cost as much as a luxury apartment. But for their owners, they are not just pets. They are also pride. Living symbols of power and class. They walk as if they are performing, carrying within them thousands of years of history and beauty that makes people willing to spend a fortune to own them. Would you be willing to spend hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars just to have a four-legged friend? Let's explore the 10 most expensive dog breeds in the world, where every step they take leaves a mark of nobility and legend. 1. Afghan Hound. Proud queen on the catwalk. There are dogs that are not just pets, but also symbols of luxury and power. And in that world, the Afghan Hound is like a proud queen, walking amidst the admiring gazes of everyone. The long, silky coat, the cold eyes, the graceful gait, all make the Afghan Hound look like a high-end model on the catwalk. Each of their steps is graceful and soft, but hidden within it is the strength and pride of a warrior. The origins of this breed date back thousands of years, to the rugged mountains of Afghanistan, Pakistan, and northern India. They were once faithful companions of nomadic tribes, bred to hunt agile prey such as rabbits, antelopes, and legend has it that even snow leopards could not escape them. In harsh environments, the thick, silky fur was not only for beauty, but also to protect against the cold mountain winds. The Afghan Hound's temperament is unique, independent, intelligent, but also very difficult to train. They are like the royal cats of the dog world, obedient when they want to be, and indifferent when they don't. Owners need to be patient and sensitive, because Afghan Hounds are not easy to train. Owning an Afghan Hound is an investment. A purebred can cost up to $7,000, not to mention the cost of maintaining its silky coat, which requires regular brushing, bathing, and conditioning. But for those who love beauty and luxury, every minute spent with an Afghan Hound is worth it. The Afghan Hound is more than just a dog. It is a symbol of beauty and pride, the queen of the animal world. Although it may seem cold, once you trust it, it will give you deep affection and absolute loyalty, a precious love that no amount of money can buy. 2. Pharaoh Hound, legendary warrior of the desert. Amidst the hot sands and blazing sun of the Mediterranean, there is a dog that looks like it stepped out of ancient Egyptian reliefs. The Pharaoh Hound, the legendary warrior of the desert, a living symbol of classical beauty and nobility. At first sight, the Pharaoh Hound is stunning. Its reddish-brown fur, its muscular body, its graceful stance, and its amber-like eyes make it look like something straight out of the pharaohs. When excited or happy, its ears and nose turn pink, a rare trait in the canine world, making it even more attractive. Although its name evokes ancient Egypt, the Pharaoh Hound actually originated on the island of Malta, where it was once used by noble hunters to chase rabbits and small animals across the arid hills. Possessing a keen sense of smell, excellent eyesight, and incredible speed, the Pharaoh Hound is considered a true athlete of the dog world. Their temperament is a perfect blend of calm and explosive energy. At home, they are gentle, friendly, and intelligent. But when out in the open, their hunting instincts make them agile, strong, and proud, like a true desert warrior. In particular, Pharaoh Hounds love to play and are a bit mischievous, which makes them more approachable and warm amidst their noble appearance. A purebred Pharaoh Hound costs around $7,500 to $10,000 USD. The cost of training, healthcare, and a nutritious diet to maintain a toned body is not small. But for those who love them, it is a source of pride, because Pharaoh Hound is not just a pet, but a living work of art, carrying the soul of a lost civilization. Owning a Pharaoh Hound is like holding the breath of ancient times, both familiar and mysterious. Each of their footsteps on the sand echoes the sound of the desert wind, recalling ancient legends of strength, loyalty, and eternal beauty. 3. Tibetan Mastiff, the legendary guardian of the Himalayas. On the snow-capped peaks of the Himalayas, where the cold wind is biting and the air is suffocatingly thin, there is a dog breed that is considered a symbol of strength, loyalty, and pride. The Tibetan Mastiff, the legendary guardian of the sacred land of Tibet. At first glance, you will be overwhelmed by their giant body. An adult Tibetan Mastiff can weigh up to 70 kg with thick fur like a lion's mane, making them look like a guardian deity from legend. Deep eyes, sturdy stance, and majestic aura make anyone respect. The origins of this breed are tied to the cold highlands of Tibet and Nepal, where they were raised by monks and indigenous people to protect their livestock from wolves, bears, and snow leopards. Legend has it that ancient Tibetan dogs once guarded the gates of temples all night, ready to fight any threat, without fear. It is this bravery and loyalty that has made them legendary, the guardians of the Himalayas. In terms of personality, Tibetan Mastiffs are absolutely loyal, calm, but resilient. When at home, they are gentle and kind to their family. But as soon as they feel danger, their protective instincts immediately arise, turning them into a living fortress ready to fight. However, this is not a dog breed for beginners, because they are independent, have strong personalities, and require the owner to be steadfast and knowledgeable in training. The price of a purebred Tibetan Mastiff ranges from $3,000 to $10,000, but one was sold for a record-breaking $2 million in China, making them one of the most expensive dogs in the world. Raising such a guardian is no easy task. They need plenty of space, a generous diet, and regular grooming to maintain their majestic appearance. Owning a Tibetan Mastiff is more than owning an animal. It is owning a piece of history, a spirit of the Tibetan mountains. They not only guard the home, but also the peace, faith, and loyalty of people. In the sunset on the snowy mountain peaks, the silhouette of the Tibetan Mastiff stands silently, majestic like a god, reminding us that there are friendships so loyal that they transcend time. 4. Wolf Hybrid. Wild spirit in the human world, between the fragile boundary between domestication and wildness, there exists a special dog breed that possesses both proud beauty and primitive instinct. Wolf Hybrid, also known as Wolf Hybrid Dog. Just look into their deep eyes. You will feel the call of the deep forest of freedom and instinct, something that no other species can match. Wolf Hybrid is the result of crossbreeding between a gray wolf and a domestic dog. This combination creates a creature with a strong, brave appearance of a wolf, but still retains the attachment and loyalty of a dog. Every step they take exudes free energy, mixed with a bit of wildness, making people both fascinated and wary. Historical records show that the first wolf hybrids appeared in the 18th century in Europe, when people wanted to create a dog breed that had both the strength and survival ability of wolves and the tameness of domestic dogs. However, this crossbreeding was always strictly controlled, because the temperament of wolf hybrids is very special, sometimes unpredictable and changes according to the ratio of wolf genes in the body. One of the most famous individuals to ever shock the world was Okami, a hybrid between a gray wolf and a KFK sheepdog. At just 8 months old, Okami weighed over 70 kilograms and stood nearly 80 centimeters tall. His majestic and rare appearance made him sell for $5.7 million outside, a record number for a dog. Wolf hybrids are not for the faint-hearted. They need plenty of space, strict training, and an experienced owner, as their hunting instincts and independent spirit run strong. If not properly trained, they can become difficult to control. But if loved and guided, wolf hybrids become wonderful companions, loyal and protective to the end. Owning a wolf hybrid is not only a show of wealth, but also a deep commitment to nature. It is the choice of those who dare to touch the limit, want to accompany a soul that is half wild, half tame, where every footstep echoes the long howl of a wolf pack in the deep forest. The wolf hybrid is more than just a dog. It is a cross between two worlds, a symbol of freedom, strength, and primal loyalty, reminding humans that sometimes the purest things come from the wildest places. 5. Dogo Argentino, the white warrior of South America. Among the dense forests and wild plains of South America, there is a dog that carries the spirit of a warrior, strong, brave, and loyal to the end. That is the Dogo Argentino, also known as the white warrior, a symbol of strength and absolute loyalty. At first glance, the Dogo Argentino makes a strong impression with its solid body, rippling muscles as if carved from steel. Its pure white short coat, cold bright eyes, and proud stance give it the aura of a true warrior. Inside that beauty is a brave heart, ready to face any challenge to protect its owner. This breed was born in 1928, thanks to the breeding work of Dr. Antonio Nores Martinez in the city of Cordoba, Argentina. He wanted to create a perfect hunting dog, strong, durable, and brave enough to confront wild animals such as wild boars, jackals, or mountain leopards. Through many generations of rigorous selection, the Dogo Argentino was born, possessing all of these amazing qualities. The Dogo Argentino is extremely loyal, intelligent, and quick-witted. When properly trained, they are courageous guards and perfect companions on any journey. But if raised incorrectly or lacked training, their strong hunting instincts can become difficult to control. Therefore, this is a dog breed only for experienced, disciplined, and patient owners. Prices for a purebred Dogo Argentino typically start at $8,000 and can go higher for rare or champion-bred individuals. In addition, the cost of raising them is huge. From a high-protein diet to maintain muscle, to physical training and regular medical care, to prevent genetic diseases such as deafness or cataracts. But for those who are passionate and steadfast enough, the reward is priceless. A true soldier in white, always ready to stand at the front line to protect his master. In the eyes of Dogo Argentino, we see courage, pride, and unwavering devotion. Having a Dogo Argentino is more than just having a dog. It is having a warrior, a strong soul that guards peace in every breath of life. 6. Canadian Eskimo Dog. Wild breath of the north and the frozen Arctic, where cold winds whistle across the ice sheets and the sun shines for only a few hours a day. There is a dog that is considered the soul of the north, the Canadian Eskimo Dog. They are a symbol of endurance, loyalty, and the primal bond between man and nature. At first glance, the Canadian Eskimo Dog looks like a warrior emerging from the cold, snowy land. Muscular body, thick fur, sharp eyes like the northern wind. When standing in the middle of the snowy field, they blend into the white landscape, giving a feeling of both majesty and loneliness, as if carrying the soul of the entire cold land on their shoulders. The breed is considered one of the oldest in North America, dating back more than 1,000 years, when the ancestors of the Inuit people brought them from Siberia to Canada. For centuries, they have been an indispensable source of labor, pulling sleds, carrying goods, helping to hunt seals and caribou, and even helping people survive harsh snowstorms. The Canadian Eskimo Dog is not only strong, but also incredibly resilient. They can pull sleds for dozens of kilometers without tiring, facing cold temperatures of dozens of degrees below zero with full energy. Their personalities clearly reflect the environment that created them. Resilient, alert, and very loyal. However, their strong instinct to protect their territory can make them difficult to integrate into families with small children or many other pets, if not trained and socialized early. Today, the breed is rare, with an estimated purebred population of fewer than 300 individuals worldwide. That scarcity can make the price of a Canadian Eskimo dog reach over $20,000. But the real cost is not just money. It is the time, love, and dedication required to care for them. They need plenty of space to move around, a high-fat diet to keep their energy up, and special care to avoid joint disease and blood parasites, common ailments in cold climate breeds. Owning a Canadian Eskimo dog is not just raising a rare pet, but preserving a part of human history. A living witness to the time when humans depended on nature for survival. Each step they take on the snow tells a story of thousands of years of survival, of the strength of will and the sacred bond between humans and animals. The Canadian Eskimo dog, breath of the North, strong, lonely but proud, is proof that even in the harshest cold, friendship and loyalty always shine like a flame that never goes out. 7. Chow Chow, the teddy bear prince of ancient China. From the ancient glorious dynasties of China, among the golden palaces and willow-shaded gardens, a dog breed considered a symbol of nobility and elegance was born. That is the Chow Chow, also affectionately known as the teddy bear prince. At first glance, the Chow Chow makes everyone smile. Its plump body, thick, fluffy coat, funny face, and rare blue-black tongue all create an appearance that is both cute and mysterious. But don't let that soft exterior fool you, because inside there is a proud and calm soul, full of the demeanor of an emperor. The Chow Chow is believed to have originated in northern China, with a history spanning thousands of years. In the past, they were kept in imperial palaces and temples, serving as guard dogs, hunting dogs, and even sled dogs. Many ancient paintings depict Chow Chows alongside emperors as a symbol of power and prosperity. The Chow Chow's personality reflects its noble lineage. They are independent, calm, but extremely loyal to their owners. Not noisy, not flattering, Chow Chow keeps a moderate distance, like a quiet friend who always watches you from afar, only appearing when really necessary. It is this calmness that makes them likened to noble bodyguards in the dog world. A purebred Chow Chow can cost up to $11,000. The thick coat needs regular grooming to avoid tangles and dermatitis, a balanced diet to prevent obesity, and regular checkups for eye and joint problems, common problems with this breed. Chow Chow is not a dog for those who like excitement, but for those who love calmness, elegance, and absolute loyalty. Chow Chow is the perfect companion. Underneath that soft, shaggy coat is the heart of a prince, proud, honest, and always quietly protecting what he loves. As Chow Chow lay still in the afternoon sunlight, his coat shimmering like golden clouds drifting through an imaginary palace, we suddenly understood that there are beauties that do not need to be noisy. Just being present is enough to make the whole world admire. 8. Lowchen, Europe's little lion aristocrat. Among the ancient castles and romantic rose gardens of Europe, there is a dog that was once cherished by the nobility as a treasure. Small, graceful, and elegant, like a living work of art. That is the Lowchen, the dog nicknamed Little Lion, a symbol of elegance and luxury among the European nobility. The name Lowchen means little lion in German. And indeed, one look and you'll understand why. The front and head hair are kept long, creating a soft lion's mane, while the hindquarters are clipped, giving them the appearance of a miniature lion proudly strolling down the palace corridors. This appearance has made the Lowchen the center of attention at royal parties for centuries. The origins of the Lowchen remain a mystery. Many sources suggest that they originated in France or Germany in the 16th century, while others believe that they are related to Spanish noble dogs. Wherever they originated, the Lowchen has been depicted in many Renaissance paintings in Europe. Always alongside noble ladies, a symbol of luxury and class. Not only beautiful, Lowchen is also an intelligent, friendly, and affectionate dog. They love to be around people, very sociable with children and other pets. Although small, their territorial instinct makes them always alert, ready to speak up when they feel something is wrong. It can be said that Lowchen has the heart of a warrior and the soul of a noble. Today, this breed is extremely rare. At one point in the 20th century, the Lowchen was almost extinct, with only a few dozen individuals remaining. Thanks to the efforts of dog lovers, they have been revived. Therefore, the price of a purebred Lowchen today can be up to $6,000, $12,000 USD, to maintain its luxurious beauty. Lowchen requires careful care, especially regular trimming to maintain the aristocratic lion's mane shape. Each of their steps is as light as music. Each look exudes confidence, pride, and grace, as if carrying the breath of ancient and elegant Europe. Owning a Lowchen is not just raising a dog, but holding in your hands a piece of European aristocratic history, where beauty, loyalty, and elegance blend together in a small but golden body. Lowchen, the little lion in the world, gentle but proud, is proof that sometimes strength and nobility are not in size, but in the way we make the world stop to look. 9. Samoyed, the always smiling snow angel amidst the icy lands of Siberia, where cold winds blow constantly and snow falls all year round. There is a dog breed that is considered the embodiment of light and warmth in the cold. That is the Samoyed, the dog breed known as the always smiling snow angel. At first sight, Samoyed makes people fall in love with its pure white fur, soft as snow, and round black eyes full of life. But what makes them most special is the Samoyed smile. The corners of the mouth slightly curved, the face always bright as if happy in the middle of the frozen world. That smile makes anyone feel warm, even on the coldest days. The origins of the Samoyed are linked to the Samoyede people, a nomadic tribe living in remote Siberia. For thousands of years, they have been living with this breed of dog through the harshest winters. Samoyeds help them pull sleds, herd reindeer, guard their camps, and at night, curl up with their owners for warmth. It is this closeness that has created a sacred relationship between humans and dogs, as strong as family. The Samoyed's temperament reflects its name: cheerful, friendly, and loving towards people. They are almost never aggressive, always greeting people with affectionate eyes and a proud, curled tail. However, being an active breed, the Samoyed needs regular exercise. If kept in a cage for too long, they can easily become bored and mischievous. The price of a purebred Samoyed ranges from $3,000 to $14,000, requiring regular brushing to avoid tangles and maintain a bright white color. In addition, owners must pay attention to a nutritious diet and regular health checks to prevent genetic diseases such as hip dysplasia or kidney disease. But above all, the Samoyed is not just an expensive dog. It is a living source of positive energy. Their smiles, clear eyes, and contagious joy make all sadness disappear. In the cold world, the Samoyed brings warmth, loyalty, and pure love, as if born to melt human hearts. Samoyed, the angel of the snow, always smiling even in the harshest places. They remind us that even in the coldest winds of life, a sincere smile can warm the world. 10. Saluki, the proud ghost of the desert, from the endless sand dunes of the Middle East, where the sun burns and the sand winds roll in waves, was born a dog of both graceful and mysterious beauty. The Saluki, a dog known as the proud ghost of the desert. The Saluki's beauty is a perfect blend of elegance and strength. Its slender body, long, athletic legs, silky fur that flows with each step, and deep eyes that tell a 1,000-year story, all make it look like a dancer in a sandstorm. Watching a Saluki run through the desert is like watching an ancient spirit reincarnate in the form of a dog. The Saluki is considered one of the oldest dog breeds in the world, with a history of more than 5,000 years. Their images appeared on ancient Egyptian reliefs and were considered sacred gifts from the pharaohs to the Arabian royal family. In the past, nomads in the Middle East considered Salukis to be the treasures of their tribes, using them to hunt antelopes and desert hares, agile animals that only Salukis could catch up with. Not only fast, Saluki is also extremely intelligent and calm. They are not noisy, do not express strong emotions like many other species, but always maintain a gentle, discreet demeanor. To their owners, they are loyal and sensitive friends, listening, observing, and always staying by their side quietly. It is this calmness that makes Saluki likened to the nobility of the desert. Beautiful, aloof, but loyal. Salukis are incredibly fast. They can run up to 43 mph as fast as a baby leopard. They need plenty of space to run, a diet rich in protein and fat to maintain muscle, and gentle grooming to keep their coat looking its best. A purebred Saluki can cost anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. However, Salukis do not adapt well to cold climates. When winter comes, they need careful protection, because beneath that delicate exterior lies a sensitive and vulnerable heart. Owning a Saluki is like keeping a piece of human history with you, a free spirit that carries the breath of ancient deserts. They are not just pets, but symbols of elegance, loyalty, and dignity. As the Saluki runs through the fiery sunset of the desert, its slender shadow cast on the golden sand, we see the eternal beauty of time, a free, proud, and immortal soul.